What it do, baby? It's football season, y'all. I saw a couple of West Virginia fans talking big shit about Maryland. Basically, they had a whole segment talking about things they don't like about Maryland, why they hate Maryland. So I want to do a little clap back here. This is the reasons why I hate fucking West Virginia. All right. First of all, let's go all the way back. The state of West Virginia itself was fucking founded during the Civil War. It was really a state that was founded basically to calm the South down, to calm the tensions down. After they already took an L, these niggas were still salty, so salty they had to give them a little state just so they can calm their little asses down, take the little rednecks over there and calm down. Basically, the whole state was founded with the intent of keeping all the salty redneck bitches up north to move down south over there. That's what West Virginia is. A state founded on racism, a state founded on bigotry. That's why everybody over there is fat, either fat, lazy, redneck, dusty, stinky, or uneducated. That's West Virginia. Everybody in that state, fat, redneck, dusty, stinky, uneducated. The state was founded during the Civil War, guys. What do you think will come out of that? What good comes out of things founded off hate? When do you ever look at somebody from West Virginia and see love in their eyes? When do you last time look at somebody from West Virginia and genuinely felt warmth in your heart? That's why some people, to this day, some people still call it Western Virginia. They stole it from Virginia. They made such a big fuss about it. Virginia was like, you know what? Fine. You want us to give you a part of our state to make your own state? We're going to give you the shittiest part. The most hilly, mountainous, dusty, rugged roads side. That's what they give them. They cut it out and give it to them. Western Virginia. It's not Virginia. It's Western Virginia. That's what they are. The state was originally called Kanawha. Kanaha, or Kanawha. Kanaha. It sounds like a Native American. There's nothing Native American about that place. It's, again, full of rednecks, dusty, fat, slobs, uneducated, stinky, dirty bastards. All of them in West Virginia. Nobody liked that state. West Virginia is a state you go in by accidentally. If you accidentally end up there, you feel like you're in a Jeepers Creepers movie. Have you ever went to West Virginia in the back rows? You literally feel like you're in the Jeepers Creepers movies. You pray throughout the ride. Please, my car don't leave me here. Please, my tire don't go bad here. Please, something don't go wrong with my car here. You don't even feel safe getting out of the car. That's the type of place it is. West Virginia is home of serial killers. Even though I don't even know how many serial killers have been found in West Virginia, but I guarantee you, they all look like they were born there. You ever been to West Virginia? Look like that's where every serial killer in the world is from. There's literally no lights. There's one hospital every 5,000 miles. Might as well be. You can get killed by a snake just as easily as getting shot by a hillbilly. Those fuckers want to talk about Maryland. You always want to talk about Maryland, our state. How we love our flag. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a Maryland person loving this goddamn flag? Yo, man, no one talk about West Virginia flag. You know why? Because it was a state created during the Civil War. Nothing good comes out of hate. That's why your flag is shit. Your state is shit. Your politicians, don't even get me started. This is the only state where I guarantee you more than half of the state legislators still live with their mamas. I guarantee you, more than half of the West Virginia state legislators actually live with their mamas. There was one who won just this past election while he was living with his grandmother. He won. West Virginia. Western Virginia. That's what we call them now. Kanua. Okay, enough making fun of these shitholes. They always want to talk about their football programs, how their football program is this, their football program is that. I'm not impressed with Virginia. You guys, history, you've played 109 seasons, 673 wins. Maryland, 105 seasons, 556 wins. But mind you, we played in the ACC. We played with the big dogs all those years. You motherfuckers was over there fighting with Doug Bone with other puppies. You weren't playing nobody. You want to know how Maryland program is still better, even though they have more wins over that span? Maryland had 221 NFL draft picks in their history. West Virginia, 152. That tells me everything I need to know about the programs. You guys will always be our little sisters. I get it. You guys have won the last few millions. You'll think you're bigger than us, but you guys will always be our little sisters. There's a reason why Maryland dominated this series for a good 40 years. The last 10 years when we've been down, you've kind of taken over the series, but the draft picks tell the other story. We have the better program. 221 draft picks to 152. We have 11 All-Americans all time. Y'all got 11 too. But look at the NFL stars. You don't got nobody better than DJ Moore. They even get me started on Stephon Diggs. Your best player ever in West Virginia is Tavon Hostings from Maryland. And he went to the NFL, became a nobody, like the nobody he is, that we all thought he was. All that nobody would leave Maryland and go to West Virginia. And he went to the NFL, became a nobody. You are what you are, rednecks. All right. Now, basketball. West Virginia, they got 1,811 wins in their basketball history to 1,120 losses. 112 seasons. Maryland, 98 seasons, 1,604 wins, 1,056 losses. Again, Maryland will be playing the ACC the whole time. West Virginia playing a bunch of nobody conference. They have 16 conference titles. Maryland only 7. But you want to know why Maryland program is better? West Virginia made the tournament 30 times, winning just 32 games and losing 30. They've won 2 more games than they've lost in 62 NCAA games. Maryland, we have just 7 conference titles. Remember, West Virginia got 16. They play nobody, so they're gonna win more conference titles. Maryland playing in the ACC, it's harder. Duke, North Carolina, remember those? It's harder. So we got 29 NCAA appearances on 7 conference titles, but this is where we showed how we're the big dogs, you're the little dogs. Big homie, little homie situation here. Maryland has 43 wins to just 28 losses in the NCAA. We nearly doubled their win total with 1 less NCAA appearance. When we go there, we actually compete. When they go there, they get exposed for who they are, frauds. Who's better? They have just 42 draft picks in their history. 42 in their history. Maryland got 71. Who's better? Maryland got over 20 first-round picks in their history. West Virginia got less than 5. Who's better? Come on, guys. 1 national championship for Maryland. West Virginia, 0. Who's better, guys? You want to talk national titles? West Virginia got 20 national titles in their entire fucking history. 20, guys. You might think, oh, that's a lot, actually. No, it's not. Only one of those in man. Boxing. That's it. Respectable, but no one talk about boxing. We're talking about elites, college sports. Again, 19 of those are co-eds. NCAA don't even give those out anymore. This motherfuckers, they only got 1 national title to me. NCAA don't even give out co-eds national titles anymore. This niggas got 19 of those out of the 20 national titles in their history. Shameful. It's shameful, West Virginia. This is shameful, man. This is all you got? I was actually, when I was doing my research, I expect more. This is all you got. Maryland, 31 national titles that the NCAA actually credited us for. We have 23 national titles the NCAA would never give us credit for. People talk about Maryland, of course, have never won a championship since '63. We won it recently, but before that, till 63, no. Before 63, Maryland would win 9 national championships. They don't count it because the NCAA never give us respect for that. It was before the NCAA came into formation. But since we have 31 national championships, 8 in men, 23 in women, the right way, how you're supposed to do it. It's either men and women, no co-eds. Those competitions don't even exist anymore. You guys are shameful, man. You're claiming titles in prehistoric where dinosaurs were walking around. Pathetic ass. School, West Virginia school is known for being useless. It's literally the most useless degree you can get. It's the most useless degree you can get. Bahama University is probably worth war. It's a more valued degree in the U.S. than a West Virginia degree. You can get a degree in the Bahama University. You have a better chance of getting that job than a West Virginia person. West Virginia is so useless. It's so useless. If it's weighed in food value, a homeless person wouldn't want it. It's absolutely the most useless degree you can get. There are Maryland community high school, private schools who have much harder, rigorous academic standards than West Virginia. Anybody that go to West Virginia graduate, they accept everybody. If you apply, the chances are they will accept you because they're desperate. Anything goes. That's the difference, man. Maryland, we're trying to produce the best of people in the world. We want to produce the best scholars, the best journalists, the best sportcasters, the best athletes, the best of everything. West Virginia, just come in. Just come in. We don't give a damn if you have any dreams of any kind of inspirations to be great. We don't give a damn. Just come add to our student body. West Virginia is, when you're looking up school, West Virginia is the place everybody know it's right up there in partying. If partying is your school, West Virginia is ranked number 1 or 2 in the country every year next to Florida. The difference is Florida is actually a good academic standard school, and it's in Florida. West Virginia is the middle of nowhere. You have a better chance of getting bit by a snake than you are of seeing a fancy car. You have had a chance of getting hit by a deer than you are of getting hit by a fine woman. What is so good about West Virginia, bro? You guys got the best apples. Huh? West Virginia got the best apples, huh? That's basically when I was looking at what are the best things about West Virginia. All I find is the best apples. The creams, the Grims or the Creams golden apple. And the delicious green apple. Like, that's all West Virginia is known for, apples. The state was founded during the Civil War, guys. Nothing comes good out of hate. That's what West Virginia is. Throughout their history, they've been trying to measure up to Maryland. Throughout their history, they've been trying to measure up to us. They can never be us. You know why you always complain about wanting to join the ACC? The ACC will never want y'all. Because academic-wise, you guys are ranked 241 in the country. 241 in the fucking country in academics. That's worse than some fucking public community colleges in this country. That's West Virginia, y'all. And it's supposed to be a state flagship university. It's a joke. It's literally worse. It's the worst state flagship university in the country. Let's be factual about it, guys. Y'all party a lot. Y'all don't care about school. There's a reason why. No one goes there to learn. No one goes to West Virginia to learn. No one. The people that end up at Virginia is people that Maryland didn't want, UVA didn't want. And no one else won them. So they end up at West Virginia. People go to West Virginia, people no one else won, or they're from West Virginia. No one is West Virginia's top school out of state. No one out of state is West Virginia's their top school. Nobody. So many people from West Virginia leave the state, couldn't wait to come to Maryland. Up and down the East Coast, Maryland is the dream school for all these kids who grow up in shitholes like West Virginia. That's why you guys hate us. You want to talk about our flag? Because our flag is better? Our flag literally looked like it was from England during the monarch times. It almost looked monarchy. Is this why y'all don't like Maryland, our flag? We love our flag. And we love Old Bay. You guys got Grimm's apples? Is that the closest comparable you'll have to Old Bay? The green apples? The green delicious apple? The golden apple? The Grimm's golden apple? Like, what is West Virginia known for? Oh, the first Mother's Day? I guess you can claim that. Yeah, the first Mother's Day actually happened in West Virginia. They can claim that. Even though they also built the first women's prison to prison women, federal prison. If you're a woman, West Virginia don't like you. They just tolerate you. That's what it is. That whole state was made under holding women back. They never liked y'all. They just tolerate y'all. Just like any common sense thinking person in there, always leave the state as soon as you can. As soon as she's financially able to leave, most common sense people leave West Virginia and move to Virginia or Maryland. That's where the hate come from. Because they're little sisters. They've always had that little sister syndrome. It can't be anything else. Just hate. Just hate. That's what Virginia is known for. Hate. Maryland is ranked #1 in the entire country in the master's program in economics. Our master's program in economics master's program is #1 in the country. #1 in best value in the country. College in the country. #2 in best master's program, period. Not in economics, all period. Master's program in the country, #2. That's Maryland. That's why you hate us, because we have more All-Americans in football. We've had better players drafted who produce better stars in the NFL. In basketball, we have more first-round picks by far, literally quadruple you guys, 10 times you guys, first-round picks. We have more Hall of Famers in basketball. We produce more superstars in basketball, produce more superstars in football. Even though you guys have the better program the last 10 years, you're still irrelevant in the greater scale of college football. Like, you guys are shameful. You're pathetic. The best thing to ever happen to your rich I left you guys and you're becoming nobody. Like, what is West Virginia got really going for them right now? Because your show as hell ain't going to win more than 3 games this year. Maryland about to whoop you guys' ass, take us to the woodshed in a few days on Saturday. And I don't see you motherfuckers winning more than 4 games this year. Like, what does West Virginia got besides talking shit about Maryland all the time? Maryland don't worry about y'all. We know you guys are filled of incest. We know 90% of West Virginia is due to ancestry. That's why most of you guys are retarded. Most of you guys are mentally impaired in that state. Y'all fuck each other. Cousins fuck cousins, aunties fuck nephews, and cousins. Everybody's fucking everybody, man. That's why you all look alike. With the sign of retardation, too. Come on, West Virginia, man. I like competition. When I want to talk shit about somebody, I want somebody I feel like, yeah, there's a lot to talk about it. West Virginia really ain't nothing what to talk about, you guys. You guys, literally, it's the last state anybody think about to visit. Literally, it's the last state anybody think about to visit. People go to Chicago, then go to West Virginia. And we all know how violent Chicago is. They're where they get shot. Then get bit by a snake or get hit by a wild deer or whatever the wild shit that happened in West Virginia. Ain't nothing wonderful. It's all wild and incest West Virginia. That should be the new name. Not wild and wonderful. It's wild and incest. Come on, guys. You got to get it straight, West Virginia fan. I know you guys hate Maryland because you ain't us. Y'all can hate us because you ain't us. But you can't be staying lies out here. The head-to-head matchup, I think, still favored us. If you favor y'all, it's only because you have won the last 5 or 6 matchups. Over the last 10 years, we've really dominated the matchup. But the head-to-head will still be very there. I wish to tell you, even your best, probably period of football, you guys still are not comparable to us because we still produce better NFL players. We produce better NFL players. In the last 10 years, Maryland's produced better NFL players than West Virginia. And that's during our worst times of football probably in the last 50 years. What do y'all have to say for yourselves, man? That's why nobody wants y'all. In the new college environment, you're going to be left with nobody. The ACC don't want y'all because you're full of idiots and dumbasses. No one go to class in West Virginia. I guarantee your football players, none of them don't go to class. What are you saying to me, West Virginia? Like, what is the annual income earning of a West Virginia grad? I guarantee you it's not more than It's not more than a person who sweep the floor in the NBA team. Like, those dudes make about, what, $120,000 a year? West Virginia degree will probably get you $20,000 a year. You better working at McDonald's, man. I know people with West Virginia masters who are managers at McDonald's. That's what a master's degree at West Virginia gets you. A managerial job at McDonald's, Wendy's. There's always jobs like that, guys. It's all right. But if you really want to sit in the office, have your own shit, have your sister on the phone talking shit on the other side of the room, you gotta actually go to Maryland, man, and go to a school that value education, that value sports too, that value the whole college experience. So again, West Virginia guys, I'm sorry you guys feel insulted. You guys are little brothers and little sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry Maryland wouldn't do incest. I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry we believe in actually dating people out of away from my family bloodlines. I'm sorry if that offends you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if the fact that we like obey. You know what I'm saying? Like literally the best season in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? The only season that have every fucking thing in it. Like I don't know who doesn't fucking in the right fucking mind don't like obey. I guess incest filled raccoons, hillbillies, dusty ass rednecks, you know what I'm saying, who spend all their lives in dirt roads and think it's actually attractive, calling it old, like dirt roads, like dusty ass motherfuckers. Like I don't even understand. You guys' houses, when you niggas build new houses in West Virginia, you don't even paint them. You just let the dust paint them for y'all. Everything in that place is dusty. Motherfucking shithole state. Nothing good of any beneficial ever came from there to benefit the country. Nothing. Shithole state. Did I mention that? I probably mentioned that a few times, right? Incest. Sins. West Virginia is basically like, if there's a hell in America, West Virginia is it. Mississippi is the butthole of America. West Virginia is the hell of America. Switch it. West Virginia is the butthole. It's the anus of America. Like the stinkiest spot. Mississippi is the hell of America. So where the worst things about America, it's in Mississippi. West Virginia is the stinkiest things of America, the smelliest things, the smelliest people, the smelliest food, the smelliest homes, the smelliest neighborhoods, the smelliest restaurant. Like, even things that's supposed to smell nice, they stink over there. That's West Virginia. No one like you, West Virginians. Virginia people don't like y'all. Carolina people don't like y'all. Big 12 people don't like y'all. ACC don't like y'all. Big 10 don't like y'all. Even the Big East, where you guys were pretty good, you decide to leave foolishly. No one likes y'all. Y'all don't belong nowhere. Everybody want to slap you around with their dicks because you guys are sluts. That's what West Virginia is. West Virginia athletics is sluts. Just like they're women. There's nothing to do but to fuck. That's why most black dudes go to West Virginia. That's the only reason why black kids go to West Virginia. Those white whores, they love black dick. That's it. Beside that, no other reason to go there. Those bitches are all dusty. All they do is fuck on black dick. That's all them white hoes want to do, West Virginia hoes. Fuck on black dick. You guys don't know how to do a damn thing. Can't cook, can't do nothing else but suck on black dick. West Virginia women. And then, man, all your niggas do is smoke cigarette in your onesies, dirty ass boots in your trucks, smelling like cow doodle, a mixture of cow doodle and horse shit. You milk drinking fuckers, raccoons. I'm done with this state, man. I can't wait for the Terps to put up 50 on you fuckers. This will be the worst football season for West Virginia. Maryland about to embarrass you fuckers. About to put foot so far up you guys' asses. Y'all gonna actually think you're in Maryland. Some of your football players are gonna wake up in the morning thinking they're part of the Maryland football team. A real football team. Put their foot up, we're gonna put our foot so up their ass. West Virginia Mountaineers. Quaneers. They should call them the Quaneers. All that ancestry going on over there. They like that shit over there. They like fucking their cousins over there. West Virginia. That's why they all fucking retarded. And they wonder why they all look retarded. They all have mental conditions. Incest, motherfucker. Incest. You're not meant to fuck your family, cuz. Anyway, guys. Football season around the corner in Maryland. I can't wait for this. It's going to be a big-time season for the Terps. Taglier and our offense, expect us to have a big-time offense. The West Virginia D-line is good, but if we can protect, keep Taglier up, we're going to put a 50 easy. 50 easy. Their linebackers and safeties. I've been watching Virginia, their little camp. Their linebackers and safeties leaves a lot to be fucking wondered, man. I guarantee you they're as bad as we used to be. When I watch them play, I like, this nigga's as bad as we used to be. We're going to fuck them up, guys. We're going to whoop them this year, and then we can take that. We can tie back the head-to-head matchup, and then now we're going to dominate them for the next 10 years. You nobodies. Even when you're out winning the matchups, you can't produce better NFL players than us. That's where the hate really come from. It's really sad that sometimes when you can't beat somebody, like you try your best, like you put your best foot forward, and you still can't beat them, you start picking apart their greatness. That's what I feel like West Virginia is at now. They realize Maryland keep going to better conferences. They can't even get a sniff of the ACC because you guys, your academic standards are so horrible. Like, even the Big 12 didn't want you guys. They were forced to do it monetarily. Nobody wants y'all. The Pac-10 would never take y'all. The ACC would never take y'all. The Big 10 would definitely never take you guys. You guys are idiots of zero standards. You have no standards. All right? You took anything, you fuck anything in that state. I can actually see motherfuckers fucking animals in that state too. You sick ass creatures, raccoons. Call yourself Mountaineers. You're the raccoons. West Virginia raccoons. Don't ever talk about Maryland again in your goddamn life. We love our fucking whole bit. We love our fucking crabs. We love our crab cakes. You fucking, what do y'all have? Bear, cigs, and mountain climbing. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gonna post this joint later. And then I'm gonna have another one coming out for the actual preview of the West Virginia game. I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of the rosters, in-depth breakdown of what they have coming back, what we got coming back, what are the strengths, what the newcomers are coming in. I see making an impact on both sides of the ball for them and us. All right, guys. Go Terps, guys. Go motherfucking Terps, and fuck West Virginia. Fuck West Virginia. Fuck those raccoons. Fuck those queers. West Virginia queers. West Virginia queers. The queers. West Virginia queers. Hey, queers. West Virginia queers. Fuckers.